Alright, looks like we are all set to go here. Just need to get everything up and running on the video card and also on the also on my audio card. Yeah, there we go, that looks right. Yeah, there we go. So, as you can see, it is a busy night here in the new place that we visited, even if we have to take chocobo feathers to the face in order to explain to you guys where we now are. We have arrived in a brand new territory in the game, and with it comes new people to visit, and also new side quests to take on, as well as having successfully found our fifth and final friend from the Scions who went missing when all this craziness began. And so, now that we're all back together, it's time for us to continue on with the story. So hey there Miguel, Shima, and to everyone else that's just logging on, we're glad to have you with us here tonight. So, greetings people of the world, Matthew back with you here at Novaura Autism for the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers Live. So we are standing in the midst of Slitherbow, situated in the Ratika Greatwood, and these people in black here belong to a... I don't know if you'd call them a cult or something, because they are not exactly, they don't believe in, according to them, they don't believe in gods, but they believe in the power of darkness. So, don't know what that's all about, but the person who's leading them is actually Ishtola. So, we've reunited with her. She was the last Scion we needed to reunite with, and so, now that we've reached a certain point in the story, new side quests have been opened up here in and around Slitherbow, so we're gonna go ahead and take the side quests that are available before we hook up with our friend Runar, who helped us with our initiation into the city. So, what do you say we go ahead and get on the road? So our journey will begin over here with Meryl, so we'll go ahead and speak with her to take on her quest entitled Plans Gone Awry. Meryl looks as though he is expecting someone. And also, this is a guy? Yeah, look, from afar it looks like a girl. A moment, if you would. I'm but recently returned from patrol, but I fear something has happened to my comrades. By all rights, they should have arrived here when I did, if not sooner. It was meant to be a simple sweep of the perimeter, dispensing with any raptors we spotted along the way. Would you be as willing to search for them? In case they should return before you do, I will remain here to receive them. Wonder if they are wounded or hiding. They are not like to reveal themselves to a stranger. You will need our password, talk to, but say the word and they will immediately know you for an ally of Slitherbow. Alright. Yeah, we gotta go out into the field for this one. Yeah, in fact, we'll have to go out into the field a few times. So let's do this. So Miguel, if you don't mind me asking, a friend of yours came to join us in the stream today, and apparently they know a member of our free company, and they also know you. They go by the name of Matthew Smith. I don't know if that's a name you're familiar with, but that person PM'd me on Facebook asking me about Aika, who is one of our free company members, and so... I said, come watch the stream and I'll talk to you there, because, yeah, he PM'd me during the middle of the afternoon stream, so, yeah, it was weird to have that happen, but, I brought him over and said, hey, come watch me stream and I'll explain things to you. And so, yeah, I don't know if you know him or not. Yeah, he was inquiring about our one of our free company members. Oh, thank goodness. When I heard you approaching, I feared the worst. I spotted a raptor not far from here, and thought it a suitable opportunity to train a companion, a hunter newly joined to the guard. Yet to my fervor for the hunt, I somehow lost track of him. The raptor is injured, but to leave it now would be to jeopardize our stores of food, or worse, should anyone else cross its path. I must go after it. Would you search for him in my stead? Once you have found him, return to Slitherbow and inform Mel that I've spotted a raptor and gave chase. Alright. So now we gotta go southwest to find this. But yeah, basically explained to her that we haven't had Aika log on in 2 months. And so Yeah, it was an interesting situation that someone who knew one of our free company members would PM me personally on Facebook. So yeah, let's help this hunter and try and calm him down. Talk to! Oh, thank goodness! We were hunting raptors and managed to corner a rather nasty one, or so we thought. After taking an arrow to the backside, it let out the most blood-curdling scream. I was expecting it, but I panicked and ran all the same. So you put the arrow in the backside and didn't put the arrow in the knee? I think my nerves are settled now, though I'll expect I'll get an earful from Mel, but I suppose I have it coming. And just like that, we go back. Yeah, this list of places is getting long. Yeah, I was trying to remember the title they go by. Thanks, Shima. There you are! My comrades returned not long ago. Though I was disappointed to hear our newest guardsman fled in the face of danger. Yeah, perhaps he's not fit to protect, or maybe he needs more training. Yeah, he needs more training. Perhaps you're right, but I must give this some thought before I speak with him. Thank you again for your help, sir. Well, then that's weird how they could know you and also know one of our FC members too. Alright, next up is a lady by the name of Harvin. So let's go ahead and speak with her to take on her quest entitled Barking Up the Right Tree. Harvin is dreading her next journey into the woods.
Ah, you are one of Master Matoya's guests, are you not? Perhaps you can assist me. To the west of here, in Lake Tusi-Mekta, sits a tree which cradles an enormous crystal, the fruit of the Protector. It is said to have existed even before the Empire of Ronka. I've acquired the bark from this tree, and I would ask you to retrieve it for me. I must make dye for our clothes, you see, and it is the most vital ingredient. As you might expect, eaters and all manner of beasts are drawn to its power. Were the woods not so rife with danger, I would go myself. Please say you will help. I require but 4 pieces of bark to finish my work.
4 it is. And away we go. So yeah, we'll zip on through and head on back on out of Slitherwoe. So yeah, let's see if we can't find this tree that she wants us to extract bark from. But yeah, maybe they'll show up again later this evening and they'll want to talk to you if you're in chat. I don't know. So yeah, there's also, yeah, as you'll notice, shallow and deep parts of the lake. And we want to get over to the far end here. In fact, you can even dive in this water, too. Alright, here we go. Here's some peeling bark. Hey Elizabeth, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Yeah, let's just a little differently for this one. And hey, if we end up revealing more of the map, I'm all for it. Yeah, there's not much out here that's gonna hurt us. Yeah, and when I was playing this in early access, yeah, it's fitting that Elizabeth is here because she and I were talking about how tranquil this music is. Yeah, let's see if we can't find more of this peeling bark here. Because yeah, we surmised there might be possibility of some of it being underneath. At the base of the tree. But that might not be something that is here. Yeah, let's keep on looking. Yeah, still looking for more of the bark. Yeah, I haven't had the chance to listen to the evening version of the music. At least I don't think I have. With Corinne. You can see just how precarious this is. Well, we don't want anyone to fall asleep on a Friday night, on a weekend. Actually, I'm sure there are those of us who've been very busy this weekend. Or this week overall. Okay, I don't see anything over here. Yeah, we gotta be able to find more of this bark that she needs. Yeah, try looking on the other side too. Yeah, I want to make sure we don't go too far. Nothing over there. In fact, there's an enemy beneath us. Oh, but there's also a lookout over here. Maybe we can get to it? Yes, we can. Add another 172,500. Oh. Oh, they're staying down now? Yeah, they're staying down. Yeah, let's hope we find some of it. Here we go. Here's some. We still need to find one more. And the rest of it is going to be out over there. And let's go for a swim. Yeah, this one's going to be a bit of ways out. There it is. Yeah, this quest was giving me fits in early access, but I'm glad we eventually found it and figured it out. So let's go ahead and get the bark from over here. And so let's take it back now. And so upon our return, let's go ahead and give this to Harvin. She has to make me think of Larzan from Kingdom Hearts, her name, because it's so similar.
Ah, you are returned. Were you able to reach the tree?
We did indeed.
Thank you, sir, thank you. I realize it looks like ordinary bark at a glance, but it makes for such wondrous colors when properly ground and mixed. Garments dyed using the bark from that tree are said to be blessed by the protector you know. Mark my words, every guard in Slitherbow will be dressed from head to toe in clothes using my dye. Perhaps even the children and the elderly. Better set to boiling this bark, if you'll excuse me.
By all means, so we get to have some of this dye for ourselves. And we'll continue on. So we'll now go over to this side. Hope we didn't overshoot, but I think we did. Uh-huh. Yeah, the map can really mess you up sometimes. Yeah, so over here we have this carrying carpenter being flanked by another dragoon who's sporting a very fancy lance. So that's what it looks like, huh? Yeah, I'm so fixated on glamoring stuff, I don't even get to notice some of these things. So let's speak with the carrying carpenter to take on their quest entitled Like Pulling Teeth. This carrying carpenter could use a sharp eye and a steady hand. Hello there, young lady.
You are Shinji, yes? Master Matoya speaks highly of you. If I may, I would make a request of you. It is my duty to craft arms for the Knights Blessed, but I've recently found myself without tusks for spears. If Master Matoya is to be believed, and I have no reason to doubt her, you are skilled with blow darts. Might you be willing to assist me in hunting swine? If you are so inclined, meet with me at the edge of Lake Tusi-Mekta.
Alright. So yeah, we get to go to the giant tree again. And away we go. Yeah, so we'll make our way around in order to get what we need. In fact, in case we get attacked. Yeah, just in case we get attacked. Because, yeah, you never know what might be inclined to come after you. Yeah, we have Vampire Vine. Very creepy. And so here's the carrying carpenter.
If you climb up this tree, you should have a clear view of the area. Sooner or later, a boar will come to drink from the lake, and that's where you come in. Use the darts to paralyze it, and then we can safely extract one of the tusks.
Alright. So yeah, this one's actually pretty straightforward. Yeah, the boar in question is going to be coming in right around now. Yeah, definitely one of the simpler quests.
It's been quite some time since I've seen such precision. Well done! If you would see to plucking a tusk from the swine, I will gather the rest of the supplies I need. When you finish, meet me back at Slitherbow.
Alright. So yeah, we'll go ahead and engage in some dentistry here. And so there we go. And so back to the carpenter. Yeah, there they are.
You didn't have trouble procuring a tusk, did you?
Not at all.
My, that's quite a find. This will make for an excellent spear. A pity the swines have grown so scarce since the flood. We could possibly find their use for hides or for their meat, but it would be all too easy to hunt them to extinction. The same holds true for many of the animals here in the Great Wood. We must be mindful to take only what we need, an important lesson to learn for any who would call these woods home.
And so away she goes, and so shall we. Alright, next up. Who's that person? Here we are. Here's Vondia. And so we'll go ahead and take her quest entitled Tea time! Vandia has tea to brew, but no ingredients to do so. That doesn't make any sense.
Excuse me, sir. You are one of the visitors from the Custodium, yes? I realize this is sudden, but may I ask you to gather something for me when you next venture into the woods? I'm to hold a tea ceremony this evening, but only now I remembered I have depleted my store of tea mushrooms. I'm not much, but I will see you duly compensated for your troubles.
Mushrooms, huh?
They can be found to the south end of the City of Swamps, but before you go you will need this, a preserving agent for the mushrooms. They are quite delicate and prone to releasing their spores prematurely without it. If you could gather 5, that will be more than enough.
Alright. Oh, you've got it available for us there, Shima? Alright, thank you. Let's go ahead and find ourselves some tea mushrooms. See how we're heading back closer towards the old Fort Gaun. But we're gonna end up going right through it instead. So running back out into the swamp. So yeah, there it is. So yeah, we got to deal with the vines and also the tomatoes. So let's go ahead and help ourselves to the preserving agents. Can I not jump over? Ah. Yeah, come on. Dragoons are supposed to have a better jump than that. I want to make sure I'm not leaving anything to chance. Alright, looks like we're good over here. And then we'll go ahead and use it on this. And then on this one as well. And there's one more left. Right over here. And so now that they've been preserved, we now have to extract all of them. Yeah, cap and stem combined. And there's supposed to be a third. Yeah, right over here. Alright. So now we'll weave in between the feral of foes. Alright, got that one. And then we'll take this one. There we go. Back to the bow. Alright. Let's go back to Vandia and give it to her. There you go.
I pray you had no trouble finding the mushrooms.
And here they are.
My, these are absolutely splendid. They contain an ever so slight amount of poison, you know. Not enough to cause adverse effects, mind you, but over time one can build an immunity to similar toxins.
I spent the last few years building up an immunity to arcane powder.
Would you care for a cup? It's the least I can do. No? Well, if you should change your mind, I'll be more than willing to prepare some for you.
Not if it has poison. Alright, so we got our normal side quest done. But as you'll now notice, it's time for an Aether Current themed chain quest. And so we'll take care of that in a moment. Alright, go ahead and save my audio file. Yeah, in terms of number of episodes now that I've got recorded, I'm up to 41. Which, in terms of number of episodes is concerned, I'm actually ahead of my pace for from Stormblood. Because I was still at level 73 and just fighting Susano when I got to level 40. And I hope your FC handle means what I think it means. Well, not quite. But yeah, I imagine your FC's name changed recently. Alright, so yeah, Dodge, or Doll is that level 80 now as Machinist. So yeah, he's already got that maxed out. And we also picked up a new free company member, who I believe is a friend of Olivier's, Alicia de Seven, is now in our free company. So yeah, they're starting on an Arcanist at 19, and then also have dabbled in a few of the crafts, and also a bit of fishing. Alright, audio file is done. And we are all ready to roll once again. Alright, so now it's time for our first Aether Current themed chain quest here in the Vatika Greatwood, and it comes from Varthon. Let's go ahead and speak with him to take on the quest entitled What We Do for Family. Varthon is in a hurry, but not in such a hurry that he would deny a helping hand. And also, we may actually not be seeing a chain quest here. You're that guest Master Matoya was telling us about. Please, you have to help me. I've searched high and low, but I can't find my friend Collins anywhere. I fear he's run off to Fort Gone again. It's where he grew up, but it was abandoned years ago after the Sin Eaters attacked. The place is teeming with all manner of beasts now, and Master Matoya has expressly forbidden anyone from setting foot there. I don't know what's gotten into him lately, but we have to find him before he gets hurt. If you should find him first, you want to tell him our password, Tuck2. He's the skitchest sort, so don't delay in telling him so he'll know you mean no harm. So yeah, he goes to hurry as fast as he can. And so we will do the same. Let's go ahead and see if we can't find anyone matching the description. So, yeah, go past the guy by the name of Snufflebutt McGee, which is hilarious in of itself. But yeah, it's not in Fort Gone, but went past it. So yeah, where is this person? Well, Carnes went inside. Oh, and the fate that we saw earlier has spawned again. Stay away, I beg of you! Yeah, don't worry there, young man. We come in peace. You're from Slitherbow? Volthon must have sent you then. I was fine until that damn beetle. It's only a scratch, but I'm starting to feel numb and my vision's gone clouded. Worst of all, I dropped my only vial of serum somewhere in these damn woods. Could you find it for me? Yeah, we got make our way out of a bit of a distance to find this serum. And so away we go. Up, up, up. There we go. So let's find the serum he wants, and I can see it right over here. Thankfully, it's in plain sight. Alright, let's take it back. Let's take him back and give it to the man that needs it. You know, make sure we can get in okay. Yes, the two are reunited.
There you are. Did you find it?
I did indeed. Hey Lou, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Yeah. Face your friend there, Carnes.
Thank you. I should be fine now after a bit of a rest. What were you thinking coming back here? You could have been killed! I had to, Varthon. For my father.
Yeah, and as we're about to find out with the next quest, we'll get a little more understanding on that. So let's go ahead and speak with Carnes for the quest entitled In His Memory. Carnes is desperately searching for something.
I have to find it, Varthon. My father's sword. He was on guard duty that day when the Syndicate attacked. He fought so hard to keep us safe, but I wish he would have fought to save himself. Not a day goes by that I don't think of his sacrifice and what little good I've done with it. I thought retrieving his sword from Fort Gone would be a start. I didn't realize it meant that much to you. I should have been able to handle this on my own. There weren't even any Sin Eaters nearby, but I still ran away. I'm a coward, Varthon, a bloody coward! Keep your voice down before somebody hears you. I feel horrible for asking after I dragged you out here to find him, but I appreciate it if you could help a little while longer. I can't stand to... I can't stand to see him like this. Knowing him, the only thing that will get him out of the... Yeah, this is dinner fighting back. The only thing that will get him out of this sour mood is finding his father's sword. Would you come with me to look for it? It should be somewhere near where his house used to be. Alright. Let's get moving then. Okay, and so away we go. Wow, selling stuff from a collection? That's not like you there, Lou. His house should be somewhere towards the heart of the settlement. Stay sharp, there's no telling what's lurking about. So yeah, escort Varthon through the ruins of Fort Gone. Should you fail to defend him or move too far away, he will return to the outskirts where you may want to be with him before trying again. So yeah, he has to follow me. So yeah, keep going, keep going. And we need to get around the wall here. And now we have to start looking. Yeah, there's one out here in the wide open, but there's also a couple of other spots that could be too. Yep, we're under attack. Nope. Ooh, look out. Yeah, right over here, please. Oh wow, that didn't take long. Yeah, Varthon's taking a beating out here. No, that's not right. The pattern on the hilt is all wrong. And how would you know what it looks like?
And we have 2 other spots over here we can look at. And as we do, got combat again. Yeah, this way. Also, Varthon, it would not be in your best interest to get in the way, and neither should this inanimate object. Yeah, let's check out this one. And that one's not it either. Got more enemies over here. Yeah, this blooming tomato is actually quite dangerous when it's fully grown. It even lost part of its head or whatever. There, that's it. So now that we have it. Oh, I can't wait to see the look on Collins' face. Yeah, me too. Alright, so back the way we came. Yeah, drive through the swamps, run past the vampire vine. Yeah, it's so big you didn't even notice me. Alright.
I can't go back without that sword, I won't.
Don't worry, we got what you need. Here you go.
By the blessed dark, you found it. Holding this sword, it feels like he's right here beside me.
I remember that day when the senators came. His father was one of the bravest men I've ever met. I'm sure he would have wanted you to have it. And so now it's time for our next quest with Carnes, entitled Pick Their Poison. Despite having his father's sword, you suspect Carnes is not yet ready to return.
Words can't explain how grateful I am. Thank you.
Sorry to put you through all this. Carnes seems well enough to walk now, so I'll see him back for Slitherbow.
Actually, there is one last thing I wish to do while we're here.
Ah, man.
If we are ever to rebuild Fort Gaunt, something has to be done about the animals that wandered the ruins. Which is why I boiled meat in a stew of poisonous mushrooms and snake venom. I was planning to place it around the ruins for the raptors to eat.
Poor Toronto.
Are you crazy? Master Matoya said...
Master Matoya isn't here, and no one ever goes to Fort Gaunt, so they'll never have to know. We'll cover the west side of the ruins, you two take the east. Yeah, what have you got yourself into there, Varthon? Well, as far as the story is concerned for me so far, I'm not enjoying it as much as I did the others. As of yet. Yeah, pretty much because a lot of it's already been leaked and spoiled for us months before this game even started. So yeah, it's not like we don't already know what's going to happen. So now over here, place the final piece of poisoned meat. Alright, back over. So yeah, let's go ahead and find the 2 boys. Here they are.
Good, you finished. Our side is taken care of as well.
We should leave before our clothes begin to smell of the stuff. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. So now back to Slitherbow. Alright, we've returned, so let's go ahead and speak to the 2 of them. Now that our tasks are done.
Sorry again for dragging you into my troubles.
I'm just glad you weren't seriously hurt. You better tell me the next time you plan to do something crazy like that.
There won't be a next time, I promise. I can't afford to be reckless if I'm ever to be a match for my father. Thank you again for all your help. It's only a pile of rubble now, but someday I'll rebuild Fort Gone. You wait and see. You mean, will rebuild Fort Gone? It's my home too, you know. For all the people who were forced to abandon their homes, for your father. You'll come and visit, won't you? We can hold a grand feast in your honor, to the man who helped make it all possible. And yeah, speaking of making things possible, once we accept this necklace, and those two walk away, huzzah! We're at level 75. Go ahead and open up the necklace contents. Alright, so we've got determination and direct hit rates against the same thing. So yeah, since it's pretty much the same thing and there's little variance, we're not going to bother upgrading. Alright, so now that we've taken care of the side quest for now, let's go ahead and reunite with Runar to resume the main story, with his level 74 main story quest entitled Saying Goodbye. Runar lets out a sigh of relief. Words fail to express my gratitude for this kindness you have done for the Blessed. I must insist you and your friends attend Todia's service as honored guests. There is still much we must do to prepare, but please go and inform the others it will be held in the Darker. When you arrive, there should be an attendant present to explain the proceedings. And that includes speaking to Infilia, so we can dress casually now. Shinji and I learned so much about the Knights Blessed while you were away.
Oh, hey there, Thancred.
And while we helped them recover a lost Darroom out in the woods, I know I wasn't supposed to leave, but they really needed our help. There were Sin Eaters and...
As long as he accompanied you, but do try to be more careful. Your injuries could have been a lot worse.
How did you...
Let's just say a little bird told me, and it's telling me now that Shinji has business with us. That's right.
Is something the matter?
Actually, not quite.
They've asked us to attend the service? Of course we'll go. It's being held in the Darker, is it? We'll take care not to be late, I promise.
So yeah, we'll now go ahead and speak with the Elder. Yeah, if you're wondering why he hadn't gone in here yet, it's because of the fact that this is where the memorial service will take place. And as you can see, there are lots and lots of candles. Let's speak with the Elder. Yeah, more like she's going to give us something. The elderly woman hands you a candle. She then points at a nearby corner where you might place it. And so they want us to be placing it right over here. And so now that we've done our part, yeah, our candle is small compared to all the other candles that are around here. I mean, yeah, it's not that much in terms of the size of candle compared to all the others, but it still does what it's supposed to do, I guess. So let's go ahead and wait on the ceremony to begin. I'm not surprised, honestly, that people are spending a whole bunch of time doing that. Like, they're maybe probably teaming up with friends and family to help get it done. So yeah, we stayed off in the distance and observed the proceedings. Yeah, hey you two.
It seemed only right that we show our faces. May we join you?
By all means. Oh, and who's this? Oh, it's probably, yeah, it's Runar. And he leads the procession here.
Let us begin.
Also, your voice is a lot higher than I thought.
I thank you all for coming to pay respects to our fallen daughter of the night. In the light, she was known as Todia, but in the dark, we shall remember her always as Menin. Let us each take a moment to offer her our prayers. We entrust her now to the night's sweet embrace. In darkness will she be free from pain and suffering, now and forevermore. May her soul find peace in the sunless sea of heaven, and in the love we bear for her in our hearts.
And so the stone sinks down to the bottom. Yeah. It finds the light to glow in and
That
starts
vessel
shining.
represents the night sky, the sunless sea of heaven.
Yeah. And there are all the other people who died. Yeah, you can really feel the gravity of this ceremony. Especially when Philia does, too.
We call upon you now, O bringer of shadow, to lead this gentle soul unto the sea. We call upon you, O warrior of darkness, to deliver her unto paradise everlasting.
Yeah, the expectations continue to grow. You don't think we could use her services over at the Tails to boost up our coffers, do you?
I am told you assisted in the preparations for the service. On behalf of the Blessed, you have my sincerest thanks. The enduring legend of the Warrior of Darkness owes much to the traditions of these people. And none were more ardent in their faith than Todia. She would have been greatly moved by your presence.
Yeah. I should love to have met her, or you know I don't deserve such reverence or say nothing. But yeah. The Warrior of Light always is humble.
You might not deliver her to the heavens, but if you could deliver the night sky to her people, the real night sky, it would be the next best thing. Their prayers would finally be answered. They could gaze up at the firmament and see their ancestors in every twinkle of the stars. We cannot allow their hopes and dreams to drown in the light. We have to bring back the dark. If we don't, who will?
Do you really think you can pull that off there, Shima?
Forgive me, thinking of all those we have lost.
No, it's all right. We will bring back the dark.
Mayhaps sooner than later, in fact.
Why is that? What can you tell us?
Urionje and I finished deciphering the tablet, and its contents were most illuminating. Let us reconvene in my chambers. We have much to discuss.
And so away she goes, and so we will follow. Alright. So yeah, go around the corner and go back to Matoya's chambers. Alright, Ish. What can you tell us?
Good, you're here. Thanks to the XIV's gift, our next course of action is now clear.
So we'll go ahead and take that, and then we'll proceed to move on to our next level 74 main story quest entitled Stirring Up Trouble. Ishtola seems quite pleased with herself, but whether she has good or bad news to share remains to be seen.
Let me begin by first explaining the origins of this tablet. I initially believed it might detail the history of the Church of the First Light. Much to my surprise, it dates back to the end of the Ronkan Empire and was likely written under the direction of the reigning ruler. It was a time of strife and unceasing war with neighboring nations. With each passing day, they yielded more and more territory to their enemies. In their desperation, petitions for aid were sent out to their allies. This was one such petition. And you think this ancient petition will somehow get us into Ixmaya?
Indeed we do. For etched into this tablet is a method by which one may prove themselves an ally of the Ronkan Empire. Provided we are able to decipher said instructions, we may entreat the ruins' protectors to grant us safe passage.
The problem, however, is I presently lack the resources to decipher them in their entirety. We have but one recourse. There exists a stone monument inscribed with ancient Ronkan texts and translations into a more modern dialect, which came into use after the fall of the Empire. I am confident it will suit our purposes. Where can we find this monument? Here in Sitia, quite close to Slitherbow, in fact. The good news ends there, however, for it is in the possession of a rather radical faction of Dark Worshippers, the Children of the Everlasting Dark. If I am to study the monument, I must infiltrate their encampments. I have no intention of taking longer than absolutely necessary, but I will nevertheless require time to transcribe the text I need. To ensure that I will have enough, I am afraid that I must ask you and Thancred to assist me.
Alright then. And before you even ask, the answer is no. If we are to remain unseen, our group must be as small as possible.
Alright, I'll stay here until you return.
We won't be for long. If anything should happen, you keep us safe. Yeah, please do there, Oyanger.
Then let us convene outside to the west of Slitherbow where the path diverges.
Hey Jess, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. And so as you'll see, more new side quests have opened up. But we're going to focus on what Ishtola wants us to focus on for the time being. Also, it'd probably be in my best interest for a moment to get off and check out my new gauntlets to see if they're better than what I'm currently equipped with. If only by a little bit. Determination and direct hit rate against determination and direct hit rate, so pretty much the same thing. Alright, away we go. So yeah, now you'll now notice that it now requires 22 million experience points to get to 76. So yeah, we're now out of the 10 millions and we're now into the 20 millions.
The encampment we seek is to the north, but we would be foolish to simply rush in. A guard has been posted at Clerk to keep watch over the children. Perhaps he is not to share the recent activity. But we must tread carefully. There is a chance we may encounter them along the way. Stay close and stay alert. I would avoid a confrontation if possible. They rejoice in dealing death to others, claiming that in doing so they cleanse the victims of sin and usher them onto the sunless sea. I would rather not sully my hands defending myself against such madmen.
And if you have to? Let's be on our way. Let's do what we gotta do and get back across. Alright, about to cross the river, and yeah, they warned us about the possibility of them being under attack, and as I got stuck on a stone, here they are. Yeah. Hey dude, we got you. We got your back. Let's go ahead and lay it out a little. And one more should do it. There we go. Hello there. Yeah, it's okay, dude. We gotcha.
By the blessed dock.
Yeah, hey, man.
Thank goodness you are unharmed.
We would have arrived sooner, but we had a rather unwelcome visit from the children. And so did this guy. You are an acquaintance of Master Matoya, then. My apologies. The children have been acting strange of late, so I thought to take a closer look. I was careless.
Strange? What have you seen?
Yeah, do tell.
At first, there seemed to be nothing out of the ordinary. The usual gathering of the ingredients for poisons from fauna and animals. But then I took notice of the venomous spiders. They've been breeding them in much greater numbers. It's as if they're preparing for something.
Probably us.
Any ideas as to what? It could be anything, really. If it meant the end of the Blessed, nothing would be too cruel or violent for them. But perhaps we can use their present preoccupation with spiders to our advantage. If we were to introduce a threat to the nest where they keep them, the children would be compelled to save them. Bees, for example, are a natural predator of spiders. Set them loose on the nest and we would have our opportunity to sneak into their encampment.
What a mischievous plan. I like it. With the bitter smoke we should be able to subdue a few colonies long enough to secure their hives.
Have you anything we might be able to use?
We should have smoke bombs at the outpost just over there.
Then it's settled.
Grab a few smoke bombs from the outpost and search about for beehives.
I imagine the bees will take 2 kindly to your visit, but once they're knocked out, take the beehives and bring them back here. 2 will suffice, I should think.
Yeah, let's get ready to go and do this. Yeah, there are even forest flamingos out here, quote unquote. Although calling them flamingos would be putting it mildly. So let's go ahead and get the smoke we need. And now it's time to go get ourselves some hives. Yeah, I gotta thread through the wild swine. And continue doing so. Alright, here's our first beehive. Yeah, the bees begin to swarm. Let's deal with them. Alright, now let's take it for ourselves. Alright, 1 down, 1 to go. So now we'll go over this way. Let's find that hive. Here we go. Bring him out. But this time it's not one, it's two. Yeah, we'll show these guys who's boss. Yeah, you can bring as many worker bees as you want and it ain't gonna change a thing. Yeah, full power. There we go, 27,000. Okay. Have you asked them to let you do more work for them, given how much difficulty you're having with finding work and retaining it? Like, have you approached them on wanting to do more things for them? Yeah, 'cause I'm just trying to think of ways to help you out here, Lou. Alright, back over to Ashtola.
The god returned to Slitherbow, but not before offering his thanks. As for the beehives, Thancred and I were successful in acquiring what we need. How did you fare?
We got what you need.
This is more than enough. The children are certain to be displeased. Let us hurry before the bees begin to stir.
Well, before we do that, yeah, we need to get ourselves ready for the impending challenge, so yeah, we'll take a moment to do just that. Well, can't they just ask you to do work and then email or mail it over to them? Because there has to be some way you can be able to do this. Alright. I'm gonna make a run to the washroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. And hey, there's Opus. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Also, I noticed our newest member has just come in. Alright. Got that taken care of. And so now we can continue on. Alright, everything is good from here. Alright, it's time to get back on the road with the main story quest, so let's go ahead and speak with the Stola to take on the level 74 main story quest entitled A Beautiful Plan. The Stola is ready to move.
The children's settlement is to the west, a place they call Woven Oath. According to the guard, there is an airway apart from the entrance which leads to the spiders' nests. If the fates are kind, the way will be clear.
Alright, let's go see this for ourselves. Yeah, let's see how this is gonna go down. In fact, now that I think about it, the way I should have opened by describing the name of this quest would have been a beautiful plan. Yeah, I've got to tweet that one to Nintendo Capri Sun. Yeah, he and the rest of the Runaway guys return to Canada in 3 weeks for the 2019 edition of Con Bravo, which I'm going to be going there for the 6th year in a row. But I won't just be going there for on behalf of Extra Life. I'm also going to be going there to help run a charity stream as well. Hey, Stola.
Up there's the airway. Do you see it?
Yes, I do.
A bit far, perhaps, but do you think we should be able to toss the bag through? We should probably loosen the ropes to keep it closed, enough that it falls open when it lands inside. May I do the honors?
Yeah, here you go. If you think you're confident enough, go ahead. And so sometime later,
thought should do it. Now we wait.
What is that? Whoa. Bees! By the pistol everywhere! Help! Someone help! We have to save the spiders!
It sounds like our plan is working. Still, it is quite likely not all were drawn away from their posts.
Yeah, we gotta be ready for anything.
If you should come to blows with the children, I'll see to it any signs of struggle are concealed. Failing that, I'll create a distraction to buy Stola more time. Should anyone get past me, it falls to you to guard her.
Oh, I think she's more than capable of handling herself.
Your concern is appreciated, but I sincerely doubt it will come to that.
Why do I get the feeling we enjoy the idea of my loafing about bored in the shadows?
Come now, Thancred. The shadows are a fitting place for the Warrior of Darkness. Now, if you both are ready.
Yeah, let's do this. And so, away we go. In fact, I believe we're going into the tunnel here? Yeah, we're trying to get over to where Stola currently is. Oh, okay, no, I see it. Although... No, that's actually the path above me. Yeah, we gotta take the long way around. Oh, there's also an Aether Current over here. Yay. Yeah, we haven't seen many of these so far. So let's take this one while we can. Yeah, here are the people we're fighting. And they all just completely did not notice us. Yeah, I don't know how that happened, but I will not complain about it. Oh, keep going, keep going. Yeah, we're driving right through their domain, and they aren't stopping us. But it's still, we'll try not to make sure that they don't stop us. Yeah, I wasn't the only one drawing their attention. Hey, Stola.
The font of seeing suggests this is a place for prayer. At the very least, they were not placed near this potential distractions from their worship. Perhaps the monument is further in.
Yeah, as in over here? Well, this is certainly interesting. Let's go meet up with a Stola in front of this giant pillar with text on it.
Yes, this is it. I will be but a moment. Keep watch of the entryway. On second thought, would you mind examining the murals on these walls while I look over this? At a glance, I can tell they are old, predating the founding of the Blessed and the Children, in fact. We're like not to come here a second time. To behove us to learn all that we can.
Alright. So stand at the destination and examine the murals. Alright, so we see this obvious one in the middle, this Ronkin mural. The mural appears to be very old. A ruler sits atop a throne attended by their subjects. Okay, nothing on the left, so we'll go back towards the middle. This faded mural. The mural appears to be fairly old. A knight shields himself and their comrades from an encroaching darkness. The central figure is considerably faded. And so, yeah, over here on the left, this primitive mural. But yeah, I knew there was something on the left. The mural appears to be ancient. A warrior in the middle stands triumphant over what appears to be a creature of shadow. Other figures surround the warrior, rejoicing in their victory. And so, having seen what we needed to see,
these paintings.
oh,
They seem
hello there.
familiar. Depictions of heroes throughout history. The Age of Gods, the Empire of Ronka, and this.
What do you see? What's on your mind, Orbert?
There was a man, a researcher who pored over these pieces. He offered us work when we needed it. Slaying beasts, delivering provisions. A funny old bugger he was. But he had a good heart.
Yeah. Time
He
for
believed
throwback.
this first painting dated back to a time of myth and legends. A tribute to the heroes of a long-forgotten era. The story went that it was rediscovered by an explorer from Ronka, who was so struck by its majesty that a second painting was commissioned, commemorating the heroes of their day. One day you'll all be here too, he said. Heroes immortalized forever. Maybe I'll paint you myself? I had a good laugh at that. We were only trying to make our way after all. Being heroes couldn't have been further from our minds. But
And
it
so
seems
now,
he actually went and did it. Before or after the flood, I wonder. Rather faded, isn't it, compared to the others? Or did someone try to scrape it off the wall? Well, maybe the man himself once he came to his senses. Do you suppose your deeds will warrant an addition to this collection? Or some other kind of monument?
who knows?
There you are. I have everything I need. Let us quit this place.
Alright. Yeah, he's gone again.
Is something the matter? We should go. The others are waiting.
I mean, did you not notice his ether? I mean, you're supposed to be very proficient at that sort of thing. Yeah. The Warrior of Darkness and his friends. And so now that we've accomplished what we needed to, we're now back outside. Let's go ahead and speak with Y'shtola.
I believe I now have everything needed to finish deciphering the tablets. Tell me, Shinji, do the mules appear to be of any significance?
Well, here's what you can know.
Depictions of heroes? From the Age of Gods, the Ronkan Empire, and immediately before the Flood. Very astute observations. Perhaps in another lifetime you could be a curator of antiquities. Though it has no bearing on the task at hand, perhaps that knowledge may prove to be of use in the future.
Well, maybe it will. Alright, let's go ahead and check out these shoes. Determination and direct hit rates against critical hit and determination. Yeah, I might want to actually put these on, but for now, we'll focus on the main story and the level 74 main story quest entitled An Unwanted Proposal. Y'shtola's thirst for knowledge stated, she seems to be content to return to Slitherbow.
Not us hurry to Slitherbow, the others are waiting. After we return, the two of you should rest a while. No doubt Runar will eager to have you sample his cooking. As soon as I discover anything of import, you'll be the first to know.
Alright then. Yeah, I have you all speculating on why Y'shtola can't notice Ardbird's ghost. Alright, back over to Runar.
Shinji, the guard told me you left with Master Matoya to wove an oath. And no sooner do you return than she locks herself away in our chambers without so much as a word. She knows how I worry when she leaves without telling me. But she is safe and that is all that matters. You must be hungry after such a journey. Why not have a seat there by the fire? The stew will soon be ready.
Alright then. Yeah, chill out by the fire. Sans battle gear, of course. And so, sometime later... Ah! This is not Fatal Attraction. Yeah, what are you gonna do? Charge me with smoking?
Strange. The others on patrol should have returned by now. Our food will be overcooked if we wait any longer.
Let's hope they're not gone for good.
We will just have to start without them. Would you call Master Matoya and the others?
Yeah, I guess I can do that for you. Yeah, my legs even phase through the other part of my Doman outfit.
Of these games, Urianger. Why do you pretend you cannot see it?
Yeah, I guess we're eavesdropping now.
The blessing may spare him the fate of becoming a Light Warden. But you cannot be blind to the nascent corruption. He is not as he was in the Source. Though I have no proof, I fear that the light which poured forth from the Wardens was not negated at all.
So then how do we have nighttime?
I fear it was absorbed, that he has been suffused with their light.
Am I not trusted anymore?
Though I have given thought to this possibility, I dare not speak until more is known.
By the time you deign to enlighten us, it may be too late, if it is not already. Urianger, I know full well, after all these years, that you have only the best of intentions. But that does not make it any easier to put my faith in a man so infatuated with secrecy. I have had my suspicions ever since the Exarch bade you speak that day. But now I must ask. The 8th Umbral Calamity and all that followed. Everything you claim to have seen. Did you?
Well, we've already been told about it.
Help! Someone help!
But then... yeah, the end of
the
eavesdropping.
Morons come for us! We're under attack!
Oh, great. We gotta deal with them again. Yeah, I guess this moment's been spoiled for now. Meanwhile in Yulmore... yeah, because, of course, the Exarch and Alphanode went over there to speak with Lord Vothri, but I imagine it's not going to end very well. Yeah, here come the Jesters accompanying the Exarch. Or I guess more or less escorting him. And like, ta-da! Well, hell with it.
Lord Vothri, how good it is to see you. How long has it been? Not since your inauguration, unless I'm mistaken. Too long, at any rate. May I say, how humbled I am to be invited not only into your city, but your home. You are as generous as ever.
And you as disingenuous. Let us dispense with the pleasantries. This merry band of dissidents people are calling Warriors of Darkness. They have slain Sin-Eaters, and by all accounts the Crystarium is complicit in their villainy. And now I hear reports of your people obstructing my soldiers, so I must ask, what exactly do you think you are doing?
Whatever he wants.
I might ask you the same thing. It should be clear, even to you, that defeating the Light Wardens represents the world's only hope of survival. Even now, the people of Lakeland and Ilmeg rejoice in the return of night. For 100 years, they yearned for a means to fight back against the Sin-Eaters, and at last they have found one. Yet you choose to stand idly by and do nothing. Why?
Why? Because this hope you cling to is nothing more than a fever dream, an exercise in futility.
Even though we proved otherwise?
Even should you slay the Sin-Eaters, the world as we know it is beyond salvation. With what little land and resources remain, the people would be free only to starve. Before long, they would turn to violence, then to war, and ultimately usher themselves unto oblivion. They require a firm hand to shepherd them from the edge. The hand of a king. Nay, a god.
And you're gonna claim yourself as one?
I will see their dreams fulfilled, their wishes granted. I will give them peace, order, and they shall never want for bliss. Men are fickle creatures who entertain vague ideals without the faintest notion what they cost. But a little fear can go a long way towards helping them realize what it is they truly need.
And what's that exactly?
Sanctuary. And they shall find none in this world save that which I afford them. That is why the Sin Eaters exist. To unite the world under my dominion.
Do you really believe that?
A paradise fit to grace the 8th Umbral era.
What was that?
Oh, you don't need to know.
A minor epiphany, nothing more.
And so...
You have always held sway over those around you. Those who defy you must submit or die. What sits before me is the inevitable result of bloated privilege and unchecked power. But man is more resilient than you think. His achievements are not the product of violence and bloodshed, but compassion and understanding. This calamity is but another crisis to be overcome. And we will, once we eliminate the Sin Eaters.
You poor deluded fool. These people care not for the morrow. They care only for the now, and the contentment they lack. What good is a paradise to them if it is 1,000 years in the making, or even 100?
Well, you always were stubborn.
Lord 4-3. They see further than you think. I have beheld it in the blood and sweat and tears of those who would sacrifice everything for a future they may never know, that their children may never know. I have beheld it in the hopes and dreams of those who came before, which we bequeath to those who come after, that they might in turn build upon the foundations laid by our forebears. These are the bonds which hold man and his world together, not your gilded chains, and I will resist your every effort to shackle him.
In summary, you will continue to support the villains hunting my Sin Eaters?
More or less. And also, does anyone notice that there's a weird, creepy face on the right side of Lord Vothri's body? It almost looks like a person's... that he's growing like a second head or something underneath his armpit. Like that. If that's the case, that is creepy.
With tremendous enthusiasm, for I have faith in the future they would build.
Oh, why do I even bother?
Why do you?
Fools, the lot of you! So naive! So painfully predictable! Did you imagine I did not know your mind? That I would wait until after this meeting to dispatch my forces? Even as we speak, they march to the Sin Eaters' defense.
Uh-oh.
Insurrection will not be tolerated! The people of this world are mine to rule, mine to command. And you are no exception!
Oh.
What? How did he?
Haha!
Insolent swine! I will not stand for this! Do you hear me?
And off he goes on another temper tantrum. So meanwhile, back over in the Great Wood. Yeah, there is Ranjit and his forces. They know we're here. It's like, can we help you? But I guess the answer is no.
You speak for the Knights Blessed?
I do. I presume that is your doing.
Yeah, it would be.
If you've come to parley, I must insist that you first return him to us.
You're in no position to make demands.
Even though you're invading them? How do we get out of here?
By Lord Vorthry's decree, Raktika now falls under the governance of Yulmore. You will henceforth answer to us.
How about no?
Is that so? And the children of the Everlasting Dark have acquiesced to this madness?
We have reached an accord, yes. Too many times have the Knights Blessed shunned Yulmore's overtures of friendship.
Well, I don't call what you just did friendship.
Hostile intentions has grown too great to ignore. Therefore, his lordship has claimed dominion over this forest and bestowed executive authority upon the children of the Everlasting Dark.
So what are we going to do about it?
In his wisdom, Lord Vorthry has agreed to recognize ours as the only permissible expression of dark worship. It's one true faith.
Ugh.
You and your false creed are a blight on these woods. A foul, unholy corruption that must be cleansed. Little wonder the Warrior of Darkness visits both Lakeland and Ilmeg, yet shuns Raktika. Your perverted teachings hold blessed Shadow at bay.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna stand for that.
You have accepted the yoke of Yulmore to spite us, then? Fools. Darkness will never return to these skies while they hold sway.
Those of you minded to obey his lordship are to make for woven oath with all haste. We will leave you, but you may have time to prepare.
Woven oath? Are you suggesting we abandon our fate to join those zealots?
Oh, I believe that's exactly what he's saying.
What has your faith afforded you thus far? Nothing! We will guide you along the righteous path.
And should we refuse?
I'm obviously gonna assume...
Anyone found here upon our return will be considered a traitor to Yulmore, and dealt with as such.
Yeah, we're not amused. Well, at least we're free to come out now. So what do we do?
We will discuss these developments after I have tended to our casualty.
Yeah, let's get back inside before they decide to double back. Yeah, it's getting serious now. So yeah, after the failed eavesdrop... Hey, Ajay, what's going on? The god hath been inflicted with the most terrible and efficacious poison. We have attempted all manner of healing incantations, alas, his condition remains unchanged. At present we can but slow the poison's advance. I pray it will afford us sufficient time to find a cure. Well, let's hope you're right, cause, yeah, we pretty much have had a death threat imposed upon us now, and we have to deal with it. Yeah, that really was a section that was more plot than anything else. Yeah, Lord Vorthry has decided that It's not just enough for him to be running the show in his hometown. He wants to claim total dominion. Hey there, Iris. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Nighty tries to do what there, Shima? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, the weird things with the lookouts with the vistas. So I'll just give time for my audio card to save and then we'll continue on. Yeah, the intensity is definitely coming, isn't it there, Elizabeth? Alright. Audio card is saved. So we shall go ahead and continue on. Okay, so with the death threat now imposed, let's go and speak with Urianger to take on the level 74 main story quest entitled Put to the Proof. Urianger wears a somber expression. Yeah, what do we do? Yeah, as the shoulder returns. How fareth the young god? The poison spread throughout his system long before he was brought here. At present there is naught we can do but try to ease his pain. Yeah, so he's not gonna make it. Do not blame yourselves, my friends. All that can be done has been done. Even if we had reached him sooner, it would have made little difference. The children employ countless poisons. Finding a suitable antidote is a nigh impossible task. What of the rest of the Blessed? How have they taken the news of your more's generous proposition? With anger and dismay, we cannot hope to oppose both them and the children. I considered a convocation of all the Knights Blessed they might consider their ultimatum, but I know how they will answer. Master Matoya, I am truly sorry. We will not, cannot, abandon our faith. But there is no reason for you to suffer for our decision. Your work is not yet done and you still have time to flee. Flee? Yeah, she won't dream of it. I am wont to run from my troubles. In fact, with Shinji's arrival, I am minded to take the offensive. Yeah, she's a pissed off kitty now. The Yulmoran's presence here plainly stems from a desire to protect the Light Warden. I say we seek it out and slay the creature before they return. Were darkness to fall over Raktika, they would have no cause to remain. All of which is rather easier said than done, unless of course you finally decipher their tablets. As a matter of fact I have, and with that we can prepare everything we need to enter Ixmaya. What say you all? We will need to act quickly, but I believe it can be done. We cannot deny our fate, but one course lieth before us. Yeah, we slay the Light Warden for the Knights Blessed, or, well, we are villains, are we not? Yeah, we are what they despise. Yeah, we're all in agreement on this. Good. I leave the Blessed in your capable hands, Runar. Very well. I see there's no changing your mind. By all that is dark, I swear to keep the Blessed safe.
According to the tablet, we'll first need to obtain a seal used to identify the allies of Ronka in times past. One such seal should be waiting for us in a complex of underwater ruins not far from here. You have some experience with subaquatic excursions, do you not?
Indeed we do.
Then this should prove a simple task for you. The ruins we seek are at the bottom of Lake Tusi-Mekta.
Well, you see to that, Minfilia and I will remain here to help shore up Slitherbell's defenses. Your aid would truly be appreciated. And so, away they'll go. And so will we. Well, since I never got to see it myself, or tried to avoid spoiling myself as much as possible, I've really not seen much of it. Yeah, like, I tried to avoid spoiling myself as much as possible, but it's not like we didn't already know what was coming. I mean, we've literally known now for 9 months what was going to happen. So away we go. The one thing I'm surprised we have not yet seen is the little gremlin who taunts us. We've surprisingly not seen them yet. Oh, here you are, Stola.
There you are, ready for a swim. The seal we seek should be stored in a chamber somewhere inside the ruins beneath the lake. However, the entrance is seemingly protected by a subtle locking mechanism rooted in the symbolism of Ronkan culture. The Ronka sought to live in harmony with nature and considering certain animals to be sacred. Foremost in the pantheon was the snake, portrayed as the protector of the word, and arbiter of life and death. Below it were 4 others, each equal in rank: the curl, the colibri, the opo-opo, and the wolf. Characterized as the bringers of liberty, words, enlightenment, and harmony respectively. So for the chamber containing the seal, the tablet states that one must pay due deference to 3 of these beasts by placing one's palm on monuments wrought in their image, and that this must be done in a specific sequence. If my interpretation is correct, the order can be discerned from the 3 commandments which follow. Give praise unto the snake, by its strength do our lands prosper. Be as the opo-opo, rival thy kin, as all parts seek preference, so too does the whole. Be as the wolf, move as one. Peace comes to all who seek harmony with their kin. The tablet says not of the placement, size, or the appearance of the monuments, alas. Hopefully it will all become clear when we reach the bottom of the lake. Go safely.
Alright, so this is one of the rare instances where we're actually going to dive while fully clothed. So once we get into deep enough water... Yeah, because I messed up the order by accident because of no spoilers during early access. And so in doing that, I ended up getting myself poisoned for not knowing the sequence. And as a result, I ended up dying because I was not fully armored. So yeah, here we have the Serpent statue first. Place your palm on the snake statue. You sense something else stirring elsewhere in the lake. Yeah, let's go ahead and use our motorcycle to get to the next area. Alright, so we have the curl statue, but we don't want the curl statue. Yeah, there's the opo-opo. Yeah, on Twitch. I played in early access on Twitch. And since there was the no spoilers rule, I had to make sure that I didn't know what I was doing, so I ended up skipping all cutscenes. And so as such, when I saw the curl statue in the middle, I just touched it not knowing what was going to happen, and I ended up killing myself. Alright, so down in here. That's the Kalibri, but we want the wolf. Here we go. Once more, you sense something stir elsewhere in the lake. Perhaps the chamber containing the seal is open. Alright, find the seal. Well, I didn't see enough of it. It was only just a brief seeing of it. Yeah, I didn't see enough of it to gain a clear understanding of what was going on. Because I didn't stick around long enough to see what was happening. So, like, I literally have no memory or recollection of what you did. Alright, let's find that hole, hopefully. Here it is. And here we are. A door opens to reveal a pedestal upon which rests a medallion. You take it and secure it inside your clothing. And this puzzle is finished. Yeah, let's get back out of the water now. Hey, Shola.
Did you find it?
We did, yes. Here you go.
This medallion, it bears the owl insignia of the Empire. There can be no doubt, this is the seal of Ronka. Well done, Shinji. We can begin our preparations to enter Ixmaya in earnest.
And so with that, we'll take experience skill plus a new lance. So let's go ahead and make use of it. So determination and direct hit rates against more determination and direct hit rates. So it would be reversed in this instance. So yeah, given that there's not much in terms of stat gain, we'll probably still use it anyway. But for now, let's focus on helping out Ashola to take on the level 75 main story quest entitled Into the Wood. Ashola would waste no time in heading to Ixmaya.
Bearing this seal, it should be possible to enter Ixmaya unmolested by its guardians. I will go ahead to Slitherbow and inform the others. When you have recovered from your exertions, meet with us in the cavern leading east out of the village.
Alright, so back we go. Alright. So let's see what Ashtola wants us to do. Because, yeah, this is actually, as you will soon see, another way out of the village. Yeah, this is kind of like the back door.
Good, you're here. Runa opened the gate for us but moments ago. Beyond lies Ixmaya and presumably the Light Warden. It did not take long for the Wood's protectors to find me when last I came here, and I expect for them to fall upon us just as quickly this time. Though we carry the seal, that is no reason for us to let down our guard. Now let us seek out the Warden and put an end to its reign over these woods.
And so, off they go. So as we now get to check out the other half of the Ratika Greatwood. Yeah, this place is even darker in terms of being a forest than what we were just in. Yeah, they also have pretty blue flowers for us to use as a path. So yeah, here's where they are. And here's where we're going to be running. More than likely running into more enemies. Knowing my luck, and I do. Yeah, because when one backs away, another takes its place. Because reasons. Now take this. Oh, staying clear. Yeah, done away with. Only for... Yeah, we got chains going. We got chains going. Alright, read the inscription. So as we walk along the flowers... And then... Yeah, warning shot delivered.
It would seem we have found them.
Indeed. Who goes there? Yeah.
You trespass upon sacred ground. Be gone!
I'm afraid we can't do that, Viera. Yeah, where's Friend when you need her? Yeah, someone who wields a lance just like me? I'd be happy to deal with you. But yeah, look out, Ashtola.
Wait! We did not come to!
Whoa! Yeah, look out. Yeah, death is the only thing on their minds. Yeah, that's getting a little too close. Yeah, showing off their matrix skills.
Stop! We mean you no harm.
Yeah, hold it right there. Yeah, we have power and we're not afraid to use it.
Sister, is that...
We are allies of the Empire of Ronka. As is customary, we come bearing the seal of the Emperor.
Oh, great. Yeah, inspect it as much as you want.
It appears to be genuine.
Yeah, thank goodness.
Then perhaps there's yet hope.
Perhaps. We acknowledge your seal, but we must be certain of its authenticity. Follow the azure flowers to our village. There we will judge if you are friend or foe.
Try not to stray from the path. All right?
Yeah, you calm down there, young lady.
Follow the flowers. Would it kill them to escort us?
That's not how they roll, I don't think.
But if it affords us an opportunity to investigate Ixmaya, fine.
And so away we go again. Yeah, the music even carries into this place. Go. Yeah. If you didn't notice those forest echoes, they're bombs. And we don't want those bombs blowing up on us. So yeah, this is where we ultimately have to go to. Sorry, Snapweed, no time to play today. Perhaps another time. Yeah. Hello there. So now that we're all here.
I would have the seal that we may confirm its authenticity. Straight to the point, I see. Very well. There is no mistaking the crest of the royal family. It is of proper size, and by its weight it is plain that it was made from gold. The seal is indeed genuine.
Thank you for believing us.
For 3,000 years we have waited for this moment, and now you are finally here. I bid you welcome, allies of Ronka. I am Ulmet, chieftainess of Fano. Ulmet, her younger sister.
Oh, they're talking.
Simet, a pleasure. We were beginning to lose hope that you would come.
I beg your pardon?
These are troubled times for my people. Though I can but imagine what has compelled you to venture into our woods. You must be tired after your journey. Come, take your ease. If you would like, I will show you about the village. Though I must warn you, it is a long way down to the forest floor, so do watch your step.
Alright then. So yeah, we've officially arrived in Fano now. So next up we will speak with Miss Simet to take on the level 75 main story quest entitled Top of the Tree. Simet is staring intently in your general direction.
This way, what is your name?
Well, this is my name.
Shinji? And this is a common name nowadays? How times change. But I digress. Come and be sure to watch your step.
Oh, well done. Alright, let's head on upstairs. Yeah, you can see this place is a bit of a maze, but we also have an aetheryte over here, which is good, so let's go ahead and attune to that first before we speak with Allmet. Oh, good one. Good one there, Iris.
Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelled of elderberries!
That's pretty much most of what I know from Holy Grail, because I haven't seen the movie, but I know all the famous lines from it. 'Tis but a scratch. A scratch?! Hey, Allmet. So yeah, tell us about what's going on around here.
As bearers of the seal, you have a right to know what became of the Empire and my people's purpose here. We are descendants of the palace guard which served under the lost Emperor, and to this day we carry on the duty of our forebearers, the final decree of His Eminence before Ronka's fall. By the wisdom of our people was Ronka made to thrive. Such knowledge must never be forgotten, nor may it be suffered to fall into the hands of the wicked. Keep it secret, keep it safe, and look to the coming of our allies. Unto them you shall bequeath our all, and thus Ronka will live on. By his command we have remained in the Ratika Greatwood, guardians of Ronka's ruins, and the wisdom held within.
I hope thou wilt not think the question impertinent, but did thy people's famed longevity perchance play a part in the Emperor's decision to entrust this mission to thee and thine?
That was one reason, yes. We Vis would easily live to see 3 of your elven lifetimes. We were also the fiercest fighters. There are none more fit than us to stand watch over the remains of Ronka. But our duty has grown ever more perilous in the wake of the flood. Settlements such as this one were plentiful before the lights claimed dominion over the land, but now... For now is no that remains. Our numbers dwindle year by year. Before long there will be no one left to honor the Emperor's wishes.
And do you believe we are the allies for whom you have waited?
You do have the seal, do you not? After 3 millennia of waiting, that alone is nothing short of a miracle. Truth be told, I had begun to think you would never come. Sister?
And she's like,
We are glad of your presence here in the Great Wood. The wisdom of Ronka is yours should you wish it. You need only ask.
Alright, sounds like a proposition to me. So yeah, let's explain to you everything that's happened up to this point, and why we need your assistance.
You come in search of the Light Warden. My apologies, but I do not know where it makes its flare. Ulmet, do you recall any sightings of this creature? Not since past these 30 summers. 30? But that would mean... How old are you exactly?
Yeah, taking Vaughn's question, huh? Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Minfilia is our new Vaughn. Never ask a Viera her age.
Young enough to remember. With age comes knowledge. There may yet be one among us who has seen or heard of the abomination you seek. We have leave to speak with the other Vis, then. But of course. Then we should split up and inquire individually if someone knows something. I would hear it while there is yet time to act.
That's a good idea. Alright, so we gotta speak with 4 people around here in order to get the requisite information. So let's start checking out the town and also helping ourselves to this free lookout. Add that one to the list. Alright, let's find the Vis we need to meet with. Starting with Nemetz.
It was not my intention to pry, but your voices carry far. I know what it is you would ask of me. Unfortunately, the answer is no, I have not seen the Light Warden. I patrol the ruins perimeter regularly, and if I were hiding nearby, I would know about it.
So yeah, we struck out there. Let's see if we have any luck with the other 3. So we gotta ultimately make our way down there at some point. Alright, around the corner, and heading on down here. And so it's here where we'll meet with Kirill. Let's go and speak with her.
An outsider? But how? By the gods, allies of the Empire! My sincerest apologies for failing to note your arrival. It was the Warden you wished to know about, yes? My mother, may she rest in peace, told me once of its appearance in these woods. Before settling here in Fano, she lived in a village near Raktika Falls until it was destroyed by the Sin Eaters. While out on patrol one day, she spotted a swarm of the abominations, one of which was different from the rest. It was larger for one thing, but what struck her was the way its fellows seemed to revere it. She was convinced that what she had seen was the Light Warden.
Your exchange with Kirill has taught you something about the Light Warden's possible whereabouts. Will we have similar fortune with some of the others? Let's make our way over here. Not to speak with Nasil, but to speak with Shauna in the back.
The Light Warden? No, I have not seen it. But I have witnessed the horrors of the Lesser Eaters, how they are wont to hunt in packs and carry off their victims rather than consuming them on the spot. I suspect the Warden is a grotesque, corpulent thing waiting patiently for its minions to bring its next meal.
Yeah, honestly, that's not far off from the truth. Hey, Petey, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. Alright. Hey there, Loymet.
You search for the Light Warden? I cannot say I've ever laid eyes on it. Our duty is to protect the ruins, nothing more. We have no need to strike out in search of such a foe.
Alright. Well, at least we spoke with as many V's as we could. So let's go back over to Almet and see what she has to say about the information that we've acquired.
I pray the others were able to provide what I could not.
To some extent. Hey Kubi, it's been a while. Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you with us. So yeah, let's tell you about what we've learned.
Near Raktika Falls. Why was I not told of this? I think I see now why it has never been spotted on our patrols. I have never heard of this Raktika Falls, but I can assume it lies deep within the woods of Ixmaya. Just so, but the tunnel which leads there collapsed after a rather bloody battle with the Eaters, and has not been passable for many years. We have made several attempts to clear away the rubble, yet each time we were driven back. In the end, we were forced to give it up as lost, thereby making it a suitable place for the Warden to take sanctuary. There is perhaps one way to enter, though it will be a great peril to you and your companions. The Kitana Revel, a temple to the northeast. It has been sealed for centuries, but within is a path that leads to the falls. Can it be opened? For the allies of Ronka, it can. First, we must go to the Kumul Astropolis. Once the flow of magic is restored there, the path through the Katana Revel can be opened. This may sound a simple task, but there are certain obstacles which prevent us from attending to it ourselves. And we know not how to overcome them. The Emperor never granted our forebears leave to look upon the secrets we are charged with protecting. That we might not be tempted, the means to do so were withheld from us. But we can show you the way, the rest will be up to you.
Alright then.
It would seem we have our work cut out for us then. Shall we?
Alright. Yeah, do you have to ask? We have no time to waste, or if we must. Yeah, do you have to ask?
Let us be about it then. He thought as you wish, it is my duty to escort you. While we attend to matters at the Kumul Astropolis, I would ask that your sisters accompany Oriange and Thancred and share with them all they can of these woods. While we have every intention of investigating Raktika Falls, it is yet possible that the Light Warden dwells elsewhere. With that in mind, it would be hopeless to prepare an alternative course of action.
Yeah, we'll do what we can.
Ulmet, Smet, I leave them to you. Yes, sister.
Should our present course prove false, doubt not but that Thancred and I shall find any and all possible paths forward. And so away we go. So we'll take our experience skill plus a chess piece. So let's go ahead and check out the chess piece. Critical hit and skill speed. And that is going to be weighed against critical hit and determination, so no. Alright, so now with that, we've opened up a whole new set of quests over here in Fano. So yeah, and we'll leave those for now and focus on trying to get to our next destination in a moment. Yeah, to PD and Karubi and to everyone else who hasn't been with us in a while, we're great to and happy to see you guys again this evening. I was hoping to have been at this point at some time earlier this afternoon, but because of problems with the servers on Wednesday night rather, I couldn't play the game. So things have been delayed a few hours as far as progression is concerned. Yeah, by this time, I was anticipating that we would have already defeated the upcoming Light Warden. And someone has a wind-up Fran. Because, of course, that exists. Yeah, there's gonna be no shortage of stuff for us to do as we go along here. Oh, it's on the collector's edition, okay. Yeah, I never have the money to spend on stuff like that. In fact, in order to get the copy of the game of this expansion, like, it cost me the regular money for the game itself, but then it cost me like $60 US for the shipping. Which, when you consider the exchange rate, made this game really expensive to get my hands on. Yeah, that is something that we've noticed, that the gains from the gear that we've seen to this point have not been worth it. So yeah, that's something we already established when I've been streaming to this point here on YouTube, and also when I was streaming on Twitch. Alright. Looks like we are ready to move on, so let's go ahead and speak to Almet for her level 75 main story quest entitled Look to the Stars. Almet stands ready to guide you through the ruins. What you seek lies in the heart of the Camulostropolis. Unfortunately, it was sealed shut by the order of His Eminence. If we are to open it, we must first look to the morning stars. Come, I will show you the way. And so, away we go. So yeah, we'll come back and do all these other side quests another time. I want to focus on at least getting to the next dungeon before I call it a night. Alright, so here's where Almet is going to be. You are able to keep up, I see. Well done. Ahead lie the morning stars, 4 monuments built in tribute to the guardians of Raktika. Beyond them is the great pyramid of Uxner, where the flow of magic must be restored. It is said that the monuments are themselves the keys to opening the pyramid. Though I not know how, that is for you to discover. Another puzzle. Wonderful. I would have a close look. And so, let's go inside. So yeah, here's where they are. It is indeed another puzzle, but for a blessing it appears to be similar to the one we encountered at the lake. These statues are all depictions of the divine beast mentioned on the tablets. No doubt they will open the way into the pyramid in like manner. We are but to discern the correct order. Let's split up and search the area for clues. These ruins are covered in ancient inscriptions. The answer may well be hiding among them. Indeed, it may be best to transcribe them as they are numerous as you say. Better that than risk overlooking something. The transcription will prove impractical for you not being versed in Vulcan scripts. No matter, you will employ a different approach. Impressions. Oh, like scribbling on over a gravestone?
Here, I thought to use these clay tablets to record any significant imagery you discovered, but they will serve you just as well. Take impressions of any inscriptions you find. We will start at the base of the pyramids, you begin at the top. When you have finished, return here and I will translate your findings.
And so away we go. See, now we gotta find a way up these things. Yeah, time to do a lot of jumping. And I mean a lot of jumping. Yeah, if we could hold down the button like we can in Minecraft, that would help. You take an impression of the writing inscribed on the monuments. And now back over to the other way. So yeah, Almet's chilling out over there. And so we'll move up to the next one. Alright. Go ahead and use our next clay tablet. Yeah, push it in there. Yeah, we don't need to use a sheet of wax paper and wax crayon in order to get what we need here. And away we go. Yeah, more jumping. Yeah. Dragoon Shinji doing what he does best. And one more to go. Oh, we gotta watch out for the Ronkin Thorn. Yeah, he's no doubt pissed that we're here. Keep going till we get to the top. And now down to Ishtola. Yeah, so let's go ahead and find her. Oh, well, yeah, we'll stay away from you guys. And also that thing. Yeah, Ishtola taking cover over here.
I trust you made good use of those clay tablets?
We did indeed.
Well done. A moment while I decipher what you found.
And so now that Almet's back with us.
Apologies for the delay. Nothing we saw at the base of the pyramids gave any hint as to the solution of the puzzle, focusing instead on how to proceed with having solved it. Your findings, on the other hand, appear to have formed a riddle. Once assembled, it reads as follows. Come together, share despair. Go thy ways, dread burdens bear. Mark the crown, heed its call. Avert thy gaze, forever fall. I had assumed that the puzzle would involve a sequence, but from what Almet and I were able to gather, it is but a matter of suffusing one with the statues with ether.
So which one will it be? All the way over there?
The question being which one? Have you any thoughts?
Yeah, we have to think about this one. Well, let's ask.
Given your talent for finding solutions to Vexation's problems, I think it best that you choose the statue. What say you, Shinji?
For Ishtola, your thoughts? Sure.
After you've selected a statue, I'll imbue it with the required ether. Should it prove to be a trap, I am more than capable of warding off any malign magics it may contain. Now, which statue will it be?
Yeah, we want it to be the owl.
Alright, I pray this works.
Yeah, I actually first tried this in early access, so I know for a fact it's the owl.
The ether has been absorbed. You really do have a talent for these things.
Yeah, and all that gives a thumbs up and approval. Alright, let's go ahead and speak with Almet then.
The way should be clear now. Come, let us... Someone approaches.
It's one of your own. Almet, don't worry.
Sister! Sister!
Yeah,
Simet?
yeah, what's going on?
What are you doing here? What has happened? Yulmoran soldiers! They have entered Ixmaya!
Oh, great.
Yulmoran soldiers? And what of the Blessed? Nothing specific, but it seems the Yulmorans had little interest in Slitherbower's people. According to our scouts, their general and his men made all haste for the gate to Ixmaya upon finding it. Together with Thancred, Ulmet and some few others have engaged them at the border. You are to return and assist Ulmet at once. They are not to set foot near the ruins or Fano. We will see to matters here and return as quickly as we can, understood? Yes, sister, be careful.
Yeah, this just gets more and more dangerous.
Though I knew time was short, I did not expect the Yulmorans to move so swiftly. But we have come too far to turn back now.
Indeed. And so yeah, with time not on our side, let's go and speak with Almet for the next level 75 main story quest entitled Mikasa Tsupasa. Almet would have you hurry to the pyramid.
Time is against us, friend. Quickly into the pyramid.
And so, away we go. Yeah, so then we go into the labyrinth that is about to be in front of us. Because, yeah, this place loves its labyrinths. Yeah, all these things are eventually going to make sense as we go in further. Except for this giant hole. That doesn't make any sense at all. And off to the right. Yeah, for what you're wondering why we didn't go straight through, it's because it's a loop back. Alright, we made it to our intended destination. And so now...
The switch should be through these doors in the confessional of Tsupasa the Elder. But why is it not open?
I have no idea.
Magic appears to be flowing through the walls, but it's being obstructed as it approaches the door. Is it not strange that only one of these pedestals bears an owl statue?
Maybe we need another? Yeah, because yeah, the other one is missing.
Strange indeed. The second statue was likely hidden to keep the door sealed. We can cover more ground if we split up. Almet, take the chamber to the south, Shinji the one to the east. I will search the chamber to the west.
And so, away we go. Yeah, we can just as easily run over here in order to get what we find. And what we need. Alright, let's find that statue. Yeah, if we can avoid any danger from those enemies. I believe we're going to find what we need over here. And thankfully these wood bats are docile, so we don't need to worry about them attacking us. So let's go ahead and pick it up. Hey there, you two.
I have looked everywhere and... Wait, what is that?
It's exactly what we need.
The statue! You found it! It looks light enough, but we need but return it to the other altar, no? One might assume so, but nothing about these ruins has ever been quite so simple. I sense the strange energy emanating from the eyes of the statues in the corridors of this place. Should this figure be moved, it would not surprise me to see them suddenly stir to life. A trap, then, for the unsuspecting as they attempted to return this to its rightful place. Precisely. Caution would serve us well here. Which is why I would ask you to deliver this statue to the main chamber. An abundance of magic yet courses through these walls, for my eyes distractingly so. I believe yours, on the other hand, will be more aptly perceived for traps for what they are.
Alright.
Alright then, we'll meet you at the door to the confessional of Supasa the Elder.
Deliver the owl statue to the altar at the entrance, and you have 2 minutes to complete the task. Should you fail, return to the starting location and begin anew. Be wary of attacks from enemies which will sap your strength again. Right. Carry the statue where it needs to go. So yeah, we will hang it right. So yeah, there was the overlay point where we would have dropped off. Yeah, this has to be done in a certain way. Yeah, because if the statues see you carrying the owl, they will send you back. They'll just banish you back to start. So yeah, now we gotta do the same over here. Oh, but we gotta get the thing to where it needs to go. That's right. It's not enough to just get it here. We gotta put it on there. For Supasa? You successfully delivered the statuette to the altar.
The statue is returned, but was that enough? I believe it was. I can see ether flowing to the door now. I pray this means an end to the tricks and traps of these ruins.
And you're probably right about that. I'm probably just doing it without even thinking about it. Alright, let's go ahead and speak with Almet now to get this quest done.
You are but one step from entering the Katana Ravel, but I must warn you, the last step is without question the most perilous. Overcome this final trial and the path forward will open to you. A path laden with more puzzles and traps, I'm sure. Did the Emperor always take such pleasure in wasting the time of his allies? Let us end this, Shinji, while time is yet on our side.
Yeah, that's quite a sick burn. So we'll take our experience skill plus some baked Mega Piranha. A food perfect for unfortunately, yeah, it may say critical hit, but it says spell speed as well, which means it's meant for mages. So let's go ahead and speak with Almet again for the level 75 main story quest entitled Legend of the Not So Hidden Temple. Almet wishes to offer you words of warning.
Before we enter, I will tell you of the trial that awaits you. The chamber is said to be filled with all manner of devices to keep trespassers away from the switch. The most potent being walls of displacement. They may well force you into danger. Should we become separated, please use these. Whisper reeds. They will allow us to communicate no matter where we may find ourselves. I think Shinji and I can work out how to use these well enough. Thank you. Alright, Shinji, the sooner we finish here, the sooner we can return to the others.
So yeah, this is a required combat zone. So let's prepare to go in. Or even 2 works as well. Reach the bowels of the Great Pyramid of Uxner. And so away we go. Yeah, we gotta try and figure out how to avoid these sentinels, who are freaking trolls. Yeah, it's said to be seen by them is to be seen by death. Problem is, you have a very small window of opportunity to move. Yeah, because until, for whatever reason, yeah, even though you stay behind them, they still end up being jerks.
Away with you!
Yeah, why? I have no idea, but it's annoying. Yeah, I don't know who notices you first. The guy you're following or the guy behind you? Yeah, we got him. Yeah, that's annoying. And now it's gonna stay with us for the remainder of the run here. Let's go ahead and turn this on. What? Yeah, 2 soldiers have broken the defenses. Oh no. Yeah, pair of soldiers somehow made it past my sisters. No doubt they're on their way here. Yeah, we better get going then. Oh! Come back, come back. Yeah, because we need to take refuge over here. Girls, there you are. Run. Yeah, quickly, girls, quickly. Yeah, thank goodness we have sprints around here. So now we'll take a left. Yeah, how do we get around these things? Yeah, thankfully Ishtola has magic to deal with this stuff. And so, yeah, Ishtola brings out these spawns of herself, these clones. They all break towards the middle. Yeah, so they'll all be taken to a corner. And we can just sprint right through. Right, next. This should end well. Yeah, there is no turning back. Come on inside, girls. Alright, next. Yeah, now we have a bit of a puzzle. Yeah, we've all been separated here. And we're trying to figure out the solution to this puzzle before we all end up suffocating. Yeah, so we have to follow the arrows on the floor in order to get out of here. And I'm trying to remember, it's the yellow we want, right? And so I want to go over here. And then we want to go over this way. I was trying to remember which color we needed to go through. But we got it. Alright, next section. Somehow we're still in one piece. That means little of the others if we don't hurry, so let's go. Yeah, now we have this long shaft. But we've been spotted. What was that noise? Now it's Raiders of the Lost Ark. Yeah, girls, we need to make a break for it right now. Yeah, and sadly our sprint has been taken away from us. Because we're using it by default. Alright, go. And yeah, if you wonder if that was the only one, think again. There are more coming. Go. Go, 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 go. Go, Indiana Jones, go. And again, go, go, go. Follow that giant stone. Take it to the next safe spot. And go, 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 go. Yeah, we're out of real estate. It's time for us to jump. And we made it. Yeah, that was quite a journey, wasn't it? Yeah, now we're really getting down here. Yeah, our odds of trying to keep them out is not going any well. Oh yeah, it would be Ranjit without a shadow of a doubt. Run! Run, damn you, run! Yeah, hopefully they're not as smart as we are when it comes to dealing with these crazy labyrinths. Taking a right. Well, let's open it and find out. Yeah, it's Ranjit. They found us on the opposite side. Yeah, hello, adjutants. We're gonna have to do away with you for a little while.
Here I come. No holding back.
But yeah, now let's go ahead and get the attention of Ranjit himself. Yeah, we need to stop Mr. Xenos from getting full power here on us. Yeah, take this, you.
Do this, and that, and this!
Yeah, as much as you can, girls. Oh, got a stack mech here. Yeah, I'm gonna focus my attention on you for a little bit. Yeah, I feel like this is going nowhere either. Yeah, what are they up to? Yeah, you better do it soon there, Smet. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're being told to run. Yeah, please do there, Stola. Yeah, let's get that heart. Yeah, also no need to worry about 30 seconds until a curse taking effect. And so, now that we made contact with the heart, what's gonna happen? Well, it deactivates the sentinels.
It seems to be working.
But as far as the V's are concerned, what about them? Yeah, these girls don't stand a chance against Ranjit. And I'm pretty sure he's out for blood. Or he might want a piece of us. Yeah, here he comes.
Not.
Oh, can your shield hold this time? It didn't before against Xenos. Yeah, and here comes his sidekick.
Hold on!
Yeah, here comes his sidekick, but then... Yeah, oops. Yeah, you did a bad. Yeah, it's all falling apart around you. And down you go. Yeah, trying to hold on. And looks like he just barely made it. But yeah, now all four of us are stuck over here.
Expertly done.
How was I to know that that would happen? It looked like any other part of the floor.
Yeah, now you can't go anywhere.
Might now be an opportune time to strike a bargain?
And what would you want to do?
We poisoned a number of villagers in Slitherbough with a toxin brewed for us by the children.
Yeah, not the right time for a confession, huh?
This is the antidote.
You're gonna throw it in the hole, aren't you?
I dare say you know how potent their concoctions are, and the futility of trying to counteract their effects. Now, try anything here, and we're all likely to fall. Eventually someone will come to our rescue, or yours. Promise us safe passage, and we'll give you the antidote.
Given that we're cut off, I don't think we can.
Do we have a deal?
We do not negotiate with the enemy. The villagers' lives are forfeit, as is yours.
Yeah. You did what your superior officer didn't want you to do.
General?
Yep. And there goes the antidote. And Ishtola, for whatever reason, decides to play for it. But how are you going to save yourself? By trying to throw it back to us?
Do not fail.
Oh, Ishtola, no! Aw, man. Ishtola! And we only just saw you again!
How noble and pointless.
Well, it's not like you're in any better position. Yeah, you and I are stuck here, like it or not.
Is everyone all right?
And Minfilia, what are you doing here?
What in the...
Oriage! At once! Down with you!
Yeah, I think it's gonna find a way to block it. Well, he ends up going down there too somehow. But now, Thancred's holding on himself. Yeah, this is incredibly awkward.
Where is Y'shtola?
You don't want to know. You really don't want to know. She gave her life so we could have this. Yeah, she gave her first world life so that we could have this. But how are we gonna get out? Well, somehow we did, but yeah. Thankfully, the Ranjit's courthouse had the good sense to fall back. Ulmet should be here soon with word from Fano. We should hold our position here until she arrives. And so that's what we'll do. So I think the next quest is for the dungeon. No, it's not. Okay then. Alright, so since we have essentially reached a major milestone within the story, we are going to go ahead and call things here this evening, knowing that we have sadly lost Ishtola as we were trying to get rid of Ranjit, his sidekick, and all to try and get some antidotes so that our friends back over in Slitherbow could be alright. But yeah, there's a lot of sad faces right now, and we are not in any good position to be celebrating anything. So we will continue this tomorrow morning and see what else we can do. This will also include us hopefully getting into the level 75 dungeon, and then we will proceed to take on all the side quests that are both in Slitherbow and in Fano. So with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the continuation of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Shadowbringers Live, and we will see you guys all back here again tomorrow morning. So, thank you very much everyone for watching. Thank you guys for being such a great audience. You guys were awesome tonight, and we hope we'll see you again tomorrow. So, until next time everyone, this is Matthew at Novaura Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.